subscribe. It takes a couple seconds. Hit the notification bell and hit the like button as well.
Ulan, I'm glad that you're still like at this and you're doing a bit every day. I'm glad to see that you've got your store, Ulan.
Thank you. I've been kind of struggling with kind of mental health for a bit, but you know, taking one step at a time. Uh, for I don't know if I can ask this like for my last term, but it's been kind of refreshing hearing you guys talk business, especially that you guys are kind of similar age to me. And I was wondering if it's not too much to ask, you or Ryan could say why you guys are motivated and what your plans are for the next 5 years, let's say.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'm glad you joined this call and I'm glad you're able to see me share about how today I wasn't as motivated. Like, I think when people sort of see the Instagram or see the YouTube, they think that these entrepreneurs are at the top of the game every day. But the truth is, like, no. A lot of these entrepreneurs have days where they literally just like watch TV or Netflix all day. But to answer your question, what keeps me motivated is sort of my goals. Like, I want to be able to have that lavish style. I want to be able to retire my mom. I want to be able to have the private jet. There's just a lot of things I want in life because I only have this one life, and that really keeps me going. Whenever I'm like at my lowest points, I always remind myself all I need to do is just stay alive and get a bit done every single day. It's going to compound over time. So that's sort of what keeps me going. Now, my 5 year goal is I really want to turn studying.com into like the next Facebook, but for education. Right now, the portal, we're creating like a version 2 where one, like it's going to, everyone, like all the students within them can start sharing resources. Like if Inda has some cool resources, he can go ahead and create like a module and other students could go ahead and join those module and watch his content and he'll get, views on his sort of content. And he could even charge for it if he wanted to. So that's the next phase. I really want to turn studying.com into like a social media for education where it's sort of decentralized, where all pieces of education comes in one place. It's like Udemy. If Udemy was like a social media and then like the company wasn't taking a cut and everything was like free. Like I want people to be able to share education for free on studying.com. So that's my 5 year goal, Willem.
That's really cool. Okay. And are you just going to talk about like ways to make money online or spread out to like I like actual public education?
I want to spread out just like every education, every topic. Now I know my niche is going to be e-commerce and marketing, but I know other people are going to have other passions that they can go ahead and spread and share on the platform. So I want to basically focus on the software and the platform and allow other experts to come in and share what they'd like to share.
Mm, okay. That's cool to hear. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, Milan.
That was a great question.
Thanks.
I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
I'd love for you guys to share. If not, that's fine as well.
For me, yeah, my mic's on. I mean, for me, it very much similar to you. I would like to retire my parents because right now they're kind of in a tight spot, and they're getting old, and it would be really a bummer for them to work until they die. That's the biggest motivation for me. I don't. It's not as grand as for you. Not starting a big education company or anything, but drop shipping is a start, definitely.
That's awesome, Milan. What about you, Inda?
pretty much similar thing as well. Just retired parents have a decent life, but overall make an impact. Overall, like my overall goal, you know, how there's like a lot of poverty and stuff. Like create an organization that funds itself and keeps like giving back to people that are in need. That's like the end goal, I guess. Like a start a peace organization that helps people that don't have like the thing we take for advantage every single day in different countries and stuff. Because personally, I was born in India, so like if I didn't get the visa, I would be still in India. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like these little choices that make a big difference. So even if like one person helping like a person in need, it goes a long way. So just little impact that could help people change their lives and stuff like that.
That's awesome, Inder. What about you, Ryan?
Well, look, obviously I want to retire the family and have a sort of lavish lifestyle as well. Like that's one of the perks of doing stuff like this. That's one of the one thing I'm working towards. But the main reason I even started and the main reason I keep doing it is because when I was working full time, sure, it was going okay, money was all right, but when you look at it, I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. Maybe it's because I was working the wrong job, but also I just think it's the whole idea of putting in 40 hours a week, working underneath somebody. I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me whatsoever. And then this one video that I watched had this literal just one quote in it that sort of changed my whole outlook on this sort of thing. I don't remember the quote exactly, but it was something along the lines of, if you follow your boss to work, his house, his car, his wife is the best that you can ever get in your job. And then I thought about it, I'm like, wow. So I sort of imagined what sort of place my boss would live at. I'm like, okay, that's not what I want. I want better. So then COVID happened. I'm like, okay, sweet. So then I did this and I thought back and I just want to, with my program, I just want to make sure that people are they don't believe that the only way in life is to get a degree and then go and work. I want to make it sort of the norm that I want to make it the norm that people are celebrated for their skills rather than just their degree. Because I feel like the whole world is way too skewed on education rather than skill. So I don't know, that's something that I want to spread, and then of course build this massive community of people who made their own way, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's my motivation.
That's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing, Iran. Really appreciate it. That's a great question, Ulan. Hopefully that was able to answer your question.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Awesome stuff, guys. I do off now. I do have another meeting. Really appreciate everyone joining on this call. And yeah, keep pushing, guys. I think things, when things are tough, just take us one step at a time and things will work out over time. You just need to stay alive and you need to take small steps every day. That's it.
Legit.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Gotcha.
Great call,
See ya.
guys. I'll give you guys an update on the portals off. Bye.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
What's appropriate shipping time? Because I know there's some shippers out there that have